September might be young, but it is far from cool. That is for sure. Look at this big heat bubble, pretty much from the mid-Mississippi Valley all the way eastward. The Great Lakes, the Midwest have really been scorching with temperatures well above average. And we're not done with this big heat yet for the month. We should probably see a pattern return after a few to several cooler days. But I'm going to tell you all about that coming up here. Tropical Storm Gordon made landfall last night across the Mississippi-Alabama area. Coming northward, it'll spread into portions of the Midwest eventually, and then start tracking a little bit off towards the east as it gets caught up in this trough of low pressure. That's kind of going to be where our flow of moisture is, and most of the activity will be over the next few days or so. And then notice, that is really when things will blossom across portions of St. Louis up into Chicago as we go a little bit further. Not all the computer models in great agreement, but it does take a trough in with this system, and it will move it eastward across portions of Indiana and Ohio and Kentucky and into Pennsylvania, possibly 1, 2, 3 inches of rain with that system. You can just see it streaming all the way down towards the Gulf Coast, regular pop-up activity down towards Florida, and then a couple waves of energy moving down across the plains into the middle of the country. We'll see a little trough of low pressure period, and that will allow for some 70s to move into areas that have seen 90s, but that's not going to last too long. The good news is spots that kind of need the rain are going to get it. Across much of Texas, we're going to see a fair amount of rain shower activity. You've seen plenty of flooding out towards portions of Wisconsin and Indiana and Iowa. You'll see more of that heavy rain as well. Overall, across much of the east over the next few weeks or so, expect a little bit more than normal rainfall activity. And of course, hit and miss in spots. This is crazy. This is just a huge heat ridge, very strong across the northern plains, the Midwest, Great Lakes, New England, southern Canada, as we go towards portions of the middle of the month. This could rival the heat that we're seeing currently. And once you get into middle September, that's pretty impressive. I know we're talking about big heat right now, but what about the winter? You need snow and ice management weather forecasts that are going to be accurate and precise to save you money. Trust in NeoWeather.